E.N.D here. Day 5 for the spoilers of Commander Legends. If you thought that Commander Legend wouldn't be a very good set, then look at this card, Jeweled Lotus. I already spoke and talked about this particular card, the Black Lotus for Commander. It is one of the most powerful cards ever printed in Commander, and this card will be very, very expensive. Currently it's being traded at around $150. The price will drop, but I think in the future, if this card would not see any other reprint, it will remain quite expensive. Let's start our spoiler. Anointed of Valor, 5 and 1 white. It's a 3/5 flying. Whenever a creature attacks, you may pay 3. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Inspiring Roar, 3 and 1 white. It's a sorcery. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Kinsbane Courier, 2 and 1 white. It's a 2/1. Enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Encore, 2 and 1 white. Fall from Favor, 2 and 1 blue. Enchant creature. When Fall of Favor enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature and you became the monarch. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step unless that player is the monarch. Soulfire, 2 and 1 red. Target creature you control this damage equal to its power to any target. Soul Might, 4 and 1 green. Put a X +1/+1 counters on target creature where X is that creature's power. Sky Diamond, 2 enters the battlefield, tap, you add 1 blue. Intangible Virtue, 1 and 1 white. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance. Vow of Duty, 2 and 1 white. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has vigilance and cannot attack you or a planeswalker you control. Muldrifter, 4 and 1 blue. It's a 2/2 flying. Enters the battlefield, you draw 2 cards. Invoke, 2 and 1 blue. Vow of Light, 2 and 1 blue. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has flying and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. You can use this card as an offensive, giving a +2/+2 and has flying, or you can use this card to block a particular opponent's creature. Vow of Lightning, another vow, 1, 2 and 1 red. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has fair strike and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. Vow of Wildness, 2 and 1 green. Get +3/+3 and has trample and can't attack you or planeswalker you control. Return to Dust, 2 and 2 white. Exile target creature or enchantment. If you cast the spell during your main phase, you may exile up to 1 other target and artifact or enchantment. Tuya Bearclaw, 1 and 1 red and 1 green. It's a 2/2. Whenever it attacks, it gets +6/+6 until end of turn, where X is the greatest power among other creatures you control. Ring of BRIGHTEARTH. Finally, a reprint of this card. Obviously, with this reprint at rare, the price of this card will drop considerably, so be extremely careful. I told you all reprintable cards will be reprinted, and this card from around, I think, $50 to $60, I think it will go down to around $20 to $25. 3 artifact. Whenever you activate an ability, if it isn't mana ability, you may pay 2. If you do copy that ability, you may choose new targets for that copy. Here is another card from 5th Dawn, Staff of Domination. That current price, I think it's around $50. With this particular reprint at rare, it will drop quite considerably its price. I think around $20 to $25 too. 3 for 1, you untap Staff of Domination. 2, you tap, you gain 1 life. 3, untap target creature. 4, tap target creature. 5, draw a card. Command Beacon, you tap, you add 1. Careless, you tap, you sacrifice Command Beacon, put your commander into your hand from the command zone. Archelios Lagoon Mystic, 1 black, 1 green, and 1 blue. It's a 2/4. As long as Archelios is tapped, other permanents enter the battlefield tapped. As long as Archelios is untapped, other permanents enter the battlefield untapped. This is a very good card, a very interesting card. Scroll Rack, we knew because this card was leaked. The reprint of Scroll Rack at Mythic. 2 artifact. For 1, you tap, exile a number of cards from your hand face down. Put that many cards from the top of your library into your hand, then look at the exiled cards and put them on the top of your library in any order. Very interesting reprint. Very expensive card. I think it's around $90. With this reprint, I'm seeing the card going down to around $70 to $80. But remember, it's Mythic. Brago King Eternal, 2, 1 white and 1 blue. It's a 2/4 flying. Whenever these combat damage to a player, exile any number of targets non-land permanents you control, then return those cards to the battlefield under their owner control. Another reprint from Commander, Rymos Dragon Engine 6/4/4 flying. Whenever you cast a spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Rymos Dragon Engine for each of that spell colors. Remove 5 +1/+1 counters from Rymos, add to white, to blue, to black, to red, and to green. Activate this ability only once each turn. Last card, last mythic card, Trasos Triton Hero, 1 green and 1 blue, it's a 1/3. For 4, you scry 1, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it in the battlefield tapped, otherwise you draw a card. And has also the partner mechanic. So these were all the spoiled cards for today, the day 5. Stay tuned to my channel because I'm going to cover the last couple of days of Commander Legend spoilers.